Gonna see if this thing will even work. See if I can.
We're jumping it. We're trying to jump it.
60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Longer than that to get in.
Yeah.
Horn doesn't work.
All right, moment of truth number one.
Make sure it's in neutral. Put it on the clutch.
It's on the clutch. Just trying to figure out how the thing.
Is there a button? That's what I mean. Is
Okay, well, if you make sure that this doesn't go.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Doctor? Yeah, Tommy. You forgot about the little wire, huh? My little wire.
Breaking the.
It doesn't sound great. Oh dear God. I cannot believe that this thing started up.
What hole you guys digging out of?
It's got no water, and I don't think it has a radiator in it. It's got a radiator, but I don't think it holds water.
That is the worst noise this car ever could have made. Because.
I'm glad I was part of that.
Oh, thank you. Josh Greer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, we were all.
It took 3 people to start this car.
But it started. Tommy, one down.
Oh boy.
One down. I didn't think either of these cars would start.
I'm surprised this one did.
And we already got one.
Japanese technology, amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Nissan. I don't think people heard the story. How do you know this car?
Alright, so I remember in the skid plate race, the last one, I think, this car hasn't driven since the bankruptcy. Since before the bankruptcy.
Yeah, which is right at the end of the bankruptcy is when the low budget started.
Exactly.
Actually, the radiator doesn't look all that smashed up.
Really?
I think what happened was it looks like the core support gave up, and
Looks like they maybe did the radiator after
no
that.
cracks or cracks or anything that's broken on it?
it's hooked up. I found where your radiator broke.
At the upper hose?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like someone just cut it off. It's still got
Which it was probably from the contact, I would imagine. Because you saw, now you were saying you saw this car.
But is the hose on this car?
The hose is there.
So we might have a radiator that can fit it.
We might have a radiator, yeah. This is why the low budget's even a thing, because you just never know.
You never know.
You never know. Well, the same treatment was given to this green machine with its crappy bucket seat and everything it's got.
And this one has water in it too. It's already at a start. Would you like to take care of this one since you're going to be driving it?
I'm not getting in that thing.
You're not going to get in it? Why not?
Have you seen what's living in there?
No, I haven't.
More than I'd like to deal with.
So you're not going to drive this tomorrow?
No. I'm getting it ready for someone else.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll see if it runs, but I'm not.
You're gonna jump in right now?
No, I would rather do that with pants, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Get it to turn or no? Feel any spring action there?
Oh God! Oh
Look
God!
at this tire.
Tommy.
You thought your plate was right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like we're figure eight racing.
But true.
I can't believe this.
Actually running.
I can't believe
I
this.
can't either.
All right.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Start back, see if it'll work.
Let's go to Arca. Let's go to Pepe's.
Have you ever seen a car run without a battery?
We're looking at it right now.
Even though
A little brighter.
these aren't going to be used, but after this weekend probably.
Why would you say that?
Because we don't know the condition we're in.
We are a radiator away from having this one be race ready for tomorrow. And battery cables. So we're putting the battery cable parts in right now. I never saw this one coming.
No.
Like I knew in the back of my head that if we're team low budget and we're the low budgets and we're low budget TV and we're low budget, but I still didn't see this happen.
Jeffrey is dying.
After we get both these cars patched up, Tommy and I are going to grab a bite to eat because tonight, Tommy, with these cars now in the works, I imagine this is going to be one of those late nights.
Oh yeah. Because we actually weren't even expecting these cars to even do anything. And now that they did anything, it totally screwed us up.
Now, speaking of screwing up, now on my car, the rear bumper is completely exposed. Now on these old cars, unlike metal bumpers, what do they have set in for the bumper, Tommy?
I should say, or you should say, unlike old cars, these new cars have fiberglass bumpers.
Fiberglass bumpers. Now, I wasn't thinking when we were throwing away bumpers out of that car, and I rubbed my leg right up against the bumper, and right now my leg is on fire. Like you can actually see, maybe see, point. It's right about here.
And it's all irritated.
It is irritated.
You realize what car this is, right? The car we've always laughed at the door numbers on the one particular side.
Tie my kangaroo down, boy. Tie my kangaroo down. Now, what is this? What is this, man? What do you think? Oh, fuck!
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Sliced my finger. I'm gonna renumber this car to 00.
Good. Just do your zeros backwards.
I will. Well, in case anyone hears us making these jokes and haven't noticed yet,
I've been talking very quietly about these jokes. I totally didn't realize that camera's still running.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, explain these jokes. What we've been saying.
This number 4 is facing the wrong direction. So Tommy was saying that I should put the 00s on this thing backwards. You get it? Get it? Give a gallon to me, Alan.
Trevor's doing some fumigating right now. I found out through my dad, and then through myself, when I found a pack of Black Widows living in a car that I was stripping down. That brake clean does a great job of killing off all sorts of insects.
And it's not the insects I'm worried about. I'll tell you that right now. You know this car's gonna catch on fire.
I think this car came out of the ocean. Spray under the seat and everything, yeah. Shake it a little bit more. I mean, it's in there.
It didn't even hesitate. I just like how we're both gonna have to drive with screwdrivers.
I know.
Alright, folks, well,
Food has been eaten, and Tommy's right now getting gas. Now, you may be looking at this and,
what a great idea. Except it might not be the best idea.
You gotta put the funnel in.
Yeah?
But how do I put gas into that? Look at that. I would have to work against gravity. What's up with this car?
Since when?
Now we know why they didn't want to run this car anymore. I don't know. I have no idea what to try to use. This is the only thing I can come up with. Still have to go against gravity.
I don't think they get you into much better of a spot.
Tommy's using a transmission fluid funnel for his gas. It's crazy to think that last night I went to bed knowing I was doing a skid plate race on Saturday. Tonight,
you'd had no idea until you're doing it. Until today, that we're doing 2 skid plate races.
Yeah, Tommy called me during the week and said, hey, how would you feel about doing a skid plate figure 8? And I'm like, well, I thought our cars don't pass tech. And then he got crazy.
I said, not our cars.